This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Cue the Maserati. Welcome back to another video, guys, and in Tuesday's video we release the Maserati Gran Turismo. I released. Me and you guys, come on. Now, if the red Maserati with cream interior didn't tickle your fancy, I'm sure this one is going to. I'm so excited about this video and I literally still can't believe what is about to happen. So I think we need to get back home, and this is going to be a new stepping stone for me and for the channel and for all of you guys as well. I'm literally so excited to show you. So let's get in the car and let's go. So I've just been to pick up some service parts for the Maserati, and believe it or not, the brake discs are main dealer only. You guys are going to find out about all the prices about it, but it's definitely going to cost me a lot more than the Bentley, this car. Absolutely ridiculous, it is insane. So we've got oil filters, spark plugs and brake pads, because brake discs were main dealer only and they are ridiculous price. But let's get home. So on the way home, I told my dad what I was going to be doing to the Maserati, and he thinks I've lost the plot. Anyway, to the car. Yes, the Bentley is still here, but congratulations to Jack Northover from Dorset. We're going to be dropping the car off to you this weekend, so that's another video in itself. But today's video is about what is behind the Maserati. Guys, are you ready? It is literally right behind you. So let's turn the camera around. Oh my God, that's right guys, the Audi R8 Mark 1 4.2 V8 gated manual, 2007 or 8, not sure, gonna have to check the reg. But we've got it. We've got the Audi R8, we've got the Maserati, and right now there's a Bentley on the driveway as well. This is, I don't even know what to say. Now yes, it's in a bit of a state, but as you know, we can take care of that. This is a big project. Believe me, there's a lot of things that we need to do to this. But I never would have been able to buy this car if it wasn't for the power of the internet, which is why websites are so important in today's day and age. Which brings me on to the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. From websites to online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build and run your online business. Now, a really important part about a website is to keep it looking professional, but also keeping it engaging at the same time. Squarespace makes this easy, trust me. Check this out. So here's my website, and on here I can put any picture or video I like just by simply dragging and dropping. So I can put here things which are important to your business but also engaging, like pictures of my dog. Alongside that as well, it's really important to understand your customers, which is why on the left hand side here you can see an option for analytics, where you can see what people are visiting your website at what time, and a bunch of other stuff which is really important when having a website for your business. So if you need a website, then you need Squarespace. So click my link in the description box below and you're going to get 10% off your first website or domain name. Thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and forever supporting the channel. Back to me. Here she is, guys. Now, as you can hear, she doesn't idle too well. I don't know if you can just hear. She's a little lumpy on idling, but obviously we're going to sort out the mechanical faults first before we start touching the body. I do have the bumpers and I do have the side blades. We are going to get the side blades on because the water, we don't want that dropping onto the ECUs. Now guys, let me have a little word with the subscribers of this channel. If you watched the previous video where we unveiled the Maserati, I left you guys enough clues that I had the R8 as well? How did you not get it? Come on! Did you not notice the German flag at the back of the garage here? Then the Italian flag actually turned to a German flag here. I even put the word R8 on the screen for you here. You can even see the R8 in the shop here. Again, you can see the German flag in the back. And look here, I even show you the Audi key here and here. Some of you guys maybe got it, some of you didn't, but I was trying to be clever there. Now you're probably wondering, how the hell have I managed to get an Audi R8 and a Maserati at the same time? Well, it's quite a funny story actually. So if you remember from the previous videos, this Audi R8 was a customer of Mallory Performance, and he brought it in the endless list of things that were wrong with it. And I offered him a price, but he didn't want to sell it, basically. Then I ended up going out and buying the Maserati. Day later, after I bought the Maserati, he changed his mind and says, do I still want to buy it off him? Well, I'd already bought the Maserati, so I couldn't, really. He then asks, what about the A45? So if you remember rightly, I wrapped in the previous video, which is in the top right hand corner here, the A45 in a colour that I didn't actually choose. Now this is because the owner of the Audi R8 chose that colour because we made a little part exchange deal with my A45. Now a few of you are going to think, oh my god, what have I done? And a few of you are going to think, what a great deal. Well, we're about to find out whether it's a good deal or not, because this has definitely got a lot of problems. Like getting it home, for instance. This is what we had to do. Okay, so to get this thing home, I need to change the battery because it is absolutely dead. There's no life to it whatsoever. So all the panels, which are pretty much all loose anyway, this has got to come off. That's got to come off. I think the wipers have got to come off because the battery is right there. But it would have made sense to make a flap there, but Audi didn't do it. They just thought, let's make it a bit more difficult for me. So we just got to remove the whole tub and get it out. Easy as that, I think. Let's do it.
Let go of my feelings, let go of my pride. Even though I tried it like 1,000 times, I would be lying if I said you wasn't by my side. But when I needed you the most, I saw you running high. Oh, I remember how we used to run the street, yeah. I pulled a James, came from Akron with the heat, yeah. Man, I can't believe that I wasted all my energy on somebody who would turn into my enemy. But life is like a merry-go, cause round and round we go. Shame on me for trying to fix something that was broke. Hold up, one day we here, one day we gone. One day we living and then the next day we don't. I get so stuck in my ways, I just don't know what.
And for all the people that watch Sam crack, they'll know that R8's frames tend to crack, and where they crack is right here. I'm not sure whether that has actually been re-welded or not. Is that some... I'm not quite sure. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments whether that looks like it's been re-welded. Can't quite tell there, but the good news is there's not a crack there, but there maybe potentially was. I don't know, but we've got coilovers, but we'll look at them in another video. For now, we need to get the battery off. I think there's supposed to be an undertrain there. Half of it's gone.
My back on the rope, oh yeah, you name it, I tried it. I went from pimping to pining, could keep my mama from crying. My youth was absent of guidance, and now it's, whoa. Round and round we go, grow with some kinfolk that we don't hit on no more. Lately I've been grinding and feel like I'm on a roll. Still can't be myself if I keep putting on a show. Cause one day we hit,
It is actually so loud. I think there's a Miltech exhaust on it, but we'll find out, Let's put it all back together. Now this is far by put together back properly. There's bolts missing all over the place, but I've just got the bumper on. The fan on this side, which looks like it's had a new radiator, is constantly on. I'm wondering whether there's like an airlock or something, but it's constantly on. That's something we're going to have a look at. The car's not overheating or anything, which is good. And now Hannah is going to pull it out. That'll do. How is it? Good drive?
It's really heavy.
So I've got all the nuts and bolts, which are not labelled up, so thanks to Baz. I've got all the under trays and bumpers, which I've got to take. Right, I'm gonna have to put the blades on when I get home because I cannot find the bolts for them. So let's check back with me back at home. So yes, we made it home, but the first thing we need to do is cover up these ECUs with the side blades. Now, I didn't take apart this car, but Baz has told me at Malibu Performance that a lot of bolts were missing, and I actually don't even have the bolts for these. I can't find them. So I'm just gonna have to slide them in. As you can see, they just literally slide in, but then they bolt here, but I don't have the bolts for that. So just imagine how bad this is gonna hit my wallet. But let's get these on. back to right here. I'm still sort of getting over the fact that we've got R8s, Maseratis and Bentleys on the channel now, when literally last year was working on Audi TTs. It's mental. Now, I know there's going to be a few of you which say an Audi R8 isn't a supercar, and yes, I know it's not supercar standards by any means now. I mean, the performance of this thing, my A45 would probably do well against it in a race, but it's sort of entry level to the supercar, and look at it. It just looks like a supercar. But now, if I could just ask one thing from all of you guys watching this, it's completely free and harmless. If you guys could absolutely whack that subscribe button down below, I want to set an unrealistic goal of getting to 250,000 subscribers by Christmas. Definitely unrealistic, but if we do it, it will be absolutely unreal. So smash that subscribe button, it's absolutely free, and you'll be helping the channel out a massive ton. Thank you, every single one of you that have clicked the subscribe button. Now, where, or how do we even start on this? Now, here is a 4.2 V8. It's not much different to the Audi S5 that we had on the channel, so these do suffer from the carbon build-up, which the S5 did as well, so that would be something that we definitely need to be looking at. As for the wiring, we'll get to that at another video. The mileage. Now, this has got to be one of the highest mileage Audi R8s in the country. I'm sure of it. Come and have a look at this. 91,984 miles. Now, I'm not one to be scared of a high mileage car, and especially the 4.2 V8. I think this can go for miles. It's all about how the car was looked after. And unfortunately for us, it looks like this one wasn't looked after so well. But fingers crossed, we can get it back to running how it should be. Now, as for the plans on what we're going to do to the Audi R8, I literally have no idea, because I didn't even plan on getting this car. So I'm open to options for you guys to put in the comment section below. Let me know what you would do to this Audi R8, apart from fix it. But one thing's for sure, we need to definitely get it running right before we touch any of this terrible bodywork. But all I can say is a massive thank you for your continued support for me, the channel, and all the cars that we do. So I'm sure, well, fingers crossed, they're going to turn out really well. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've surprised you with the Audi R8, and there's definitely going to be some crazy builds coming from now on. Thank you to every single one of you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.